Okay, shall we start MCQ all of online? And Adya, for mean median question, why did you do calculation? I told you to use OJ graph, right? In the question. Okay, clearly OJ graph I mentioned. Oh, no. Okay, look at your MCQ answers, students. Check your MCQ answers. Okay, rather deposited principal is given 400 per month. In RD account for N value is given. If month is given, you can directly take it as N, 18. What is the qualifying sum? Calculate interest. We need to calculate interest. When R is not given, what's the formula I told you? When R is not given, P into N into N plus 1 divided by just, just 2. 2 into 12, if you are right, you won't be able to solve. Okay. I've given the formula, Naomi, still you are giving wrong answers. What did I tell you all students? You're not supposed to take R divided by 112. Okay, don't take 12, just do this. 400 into 18 into 19 divided by 2. 200. 2 18s are 36. 36 into 19. 9 6 are 54. 9 3s are 27. 32. 68400. 68,400 is the answer. Is it clear? All of you understood? 68,400. 13 1 lakh 36 800. Is it clear, students? All of you understood? Remember, never take 12. Ignore 12. 2 into 12. Still somebody told 2. Is it Naomi? Naomi. Okay, what about this one, students? You don't need to write step by step. These are MCQ questions. If O is center, what is QP? QP is the diameter. Isn't it straight line? Straight line. If O and P is radius, what about the angle formed? 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. This is X. And what's the interior angle, student? Exterior is 180 in a straight line concept. Degrees. Very good. 80. You get 80 here. So what will be the value? No, I think total value should be 180. I think I have given the options wrong. In the given diagram, O is the center of the circle. I have given the options wrong, students. 100. 180 minus, look at this, interior plus exterior, straight line. 100 plus 80 is 180, right? 90. So I didn't give, I should have given option 10. What's the value? 90 plus 80 plus x is equals to 180 degree. How did you get 40, Adya? 90 plus 80 is 170. Center is equal. How can you store center? Okay, center is that's outside the circumference. Okay, you have to use sum of interior, students. Sum of interior x is 10. I should have given 10 here. I have given 20. Okay, the answer was 10, students. 10. Just correct it. You'll get questions like this. Any one basic cyclic quadrilateral question. Then, a product of A and B matrix, is it possible? Yesterday I gave you the same question. Column should be equal to what? Rows. How many columns are there in first one? How many columns? Two columns. How many rows are there? So just check the columns and rows. Two rows and two columns. Is it possible? It is possible. Look here. 3 and 2 and minus 1, 2, 4, 0. Naomi, what about matrix? Was your answer correct? Matrix. No, not for, not for. Still, you're not thorough with this MCQ. This one, matrix question. You don't know how to multiply. Tell me, Naomi, you don't know how to multiply. What is this minus 1, 3, 2, and 0? How did you get this? How do you multiply this, Naomi? Unmute and answer. How do you multiply? Why have we written here 3 into 0? 3 into 0 should be in the next one. Then where is this part calculation? Respond, Naomi. Is it correct? This is the way you have to do. Then why? What is wrong with you? You don't practice anything. You just sit and read. Compared to everyone, you have done the worst, Naomi. Only some 10 or 11 marks. Okay. Did you count your marks? That was the least one. Least one you have scored. Others have at least for 40 marks they have tried in 18 or 20 or 16. I was fed up looking at your answer. The way you have written matrix is not right. Addition subtraction is wrong. How many times to explain? I don't know what is wrong with you. Before this, what you practiced, Naomi? Before writing the test, what you practiced? How many questions you practiced? What you practice, what you wrote. For maths, do you sit and study or you write and practice? You have anything? You have any copy with you what you have practiced? Then, if you just sit and read, and if your parents ask you, what did you tell your parents? What did you tell your mom? You told you wrote and practiced, or you just went through? No, you have told you have revised. That is what, when I spoke, your mom told you have revised, right? What kind of revision you have done? I was about to ask you, as soon as I saw the matrix, I saw whoever attempted matrix question were able to do. You are the only student who's doing in that way. When I've taught so many times, Naomi, I've taken classes, I've told you where you have gone wrong. In spite of that, no improvement. You're just wasting your time. You had 3 or 4 days holiday. What were you doing after Hindi class? Just sitting and reading. What about tuition notes? Have you written tuition notes? 3, 4 days, whatever I taught. You have the notes with you? Okay, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you after the meeting. You have to check. Have to check your notes, because I don't know what you do. You attend all the classes, you answer, but no result. When you're writing test, there's no result. Number of columns of matrix A is equal to number of columns of matrix B. So first one is true. What about second one, students? Is it true? Column is equals to row. Both are true. So what's the option? A, B, C, or D? Option A and R are true, and R is the correct reason for A. Okay, R is the reason. Only if this reason is correct, this answer also would be right. So C is the answer. Next, an article which is marked at 1500 is available at a discount of 20%. Remove the discount. If you subtract the discount, what is left? On top of that, you have to add GST. First, remove the discount. On top of that, add GST. What's the answer? 1500 minus 300. You get 1200 into 18. You need to find GST or SGST. SGST. There are two ways, students. For SGST, what is the value I told? If GST is 18. 9. So 1200 into 9 divided by 100. You can do it like this. Okay, it is not 18. Or if you get confused, for example, you get confused, 1200 into 18. You can even do it like this and then reduce it. Look here. 9 twos are 18. 9 ones are 9 and 10. If you do it in this way, you get 12 into 18, 216. But this is GST. You have to divide it by 2. It should be half, 108. The answer is 108. Next one. This equation. X plus 2 less than equal to x plus x. When you take LCM, x plus 2 less than equal to x plus 3x divided by 3. This 3 goes to the other side like this. 3x plus 2 less than equal to x plus 3x is 4x, and 3 goes to the other side. 2 is less than equal to 4x minus 3x is x. 3 into 2 is 6. Sorry, 6. 3x plus 3 2s are 6 when you multiply 3 to the other side. So when you rewrite this statement, x arrow is facing towards 6. What is the value, students? If x is greater than 6. For x is greater than 6, what's the answer? Is there any answer? It is null set. When there is no answer, it is null set. Assertion. When divided by 2, the remainder is 19. So assertion and reason is basically true or false. You're just going to check whether the given value is true or false. That's it. That's the meaning of assertion and reason. Assertion is x is equals x minus 2. Therefore, x is equals to 2. You have to substitute this equation. What's the value, students? 4 plus 15. Is it 19? True. Is it true? The remainder. To find the remainder, which theorem we use? Obviously, we use remainder theorem, right? To find remainder, we have to use remainder theorem. See, there's nothing difference between factor and remainder theorem, students. Remainder theorem, we don't use zero. If it was factor, we should have taken it as zero like this. This is factor theorem. There's not much difference. Both A and B are correct. A and R are correct. Both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. Option A is the answer. Next, centroid formula. Centroid is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. Y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Yeah, good afternoon, Tanishka. Continue from the seventh one. X1, Y1, X2, Y2, X3, Y3. See, you can write formula. All this is not required. So just because I'm explaining you all this is not required. You can directly write it like this. Take the first value from all three. 3 minus 8 plus 5 divided by 3. Take the second value. Minus 7 plus 6 plus 10 divided by 3. You get 0, comma 7 minus 6 is minus 1. You get 9 by 3. That is 3. 0, comma 3 is the answer. Zero comma 9 is 0, comma 3 is the answer. Next question. The diameter and base of a cone. What is curved surface area, student? What's the formula? Diameter of a cone is 10. We don't need diameter, we need radius. Radius is 5. Height is equals to 12. For a cone, there is no uh, there is curved surface area for a cone. What is the curved surface area formula? Hmm. Pi r curved surface, yeah, curved surface area, right? Whichever is curved, not the total, this part. How many of you did this question? Because of the formula, you did for the formula. Okay, what was the formula, Joshita? What's the formula for this? Is it right cone given or normal cone, student? Pythagoras theorem base. How did you solve using Pythagoras theorem? Why Pythagoras theorem, Joshita? It's clearly given curved surface area, right? For slanting, you use Pythagoras theorem. The concept is diameter. Diameter. Yeah, tell me. No, no, curved surface area if something is round. See, this is lateral surface area, Tanishka. For a cube, okay, for a cube, we call it as lateral surface because it is straight, right? Example, wall of a room, room or wherever you're sitting, all four walls, except top and bottom, students, top and bottom. Those are that is known as lateral surface area. Lateral meaning is straight value, straight side. Side should be straight. But when it comes to curved surface area, it should be curved like this. If you take a cone, it will be curved. It won't be straight. Okay, it's a curved surface area concept. They would mention lateral surface area or curved surface area. So don't get confused. Both are same. Lateral surface curve. The only difference is curved surface we take for cone. Lateral surface for cube and cuboid. Okay, diameter is not required. We need radius. Radius is r 10 divided by 2 is 5. Height is equals to 12. Okay, now when it comes to volume, volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Should memorize all the formulas. Curved surface area is given and you'll have total surface area. So when it comes to curved surface area, don't include this circle. Don't include circle, only this part, curved surface area. The formula is pi r L. And what is L value, students? What is L value? L is the slanting height, R and H. So how can you write this formula? Pi into R square root of H square plus R square. That is curved surface area formula, this one. Yes, correct, Joshita. Your answer is right. L value. L is the slanting height, and you apply Pythagoras theorem for that. Pi r h square plus r square is the formula. Okay, here, look here. Here, pi value is already given, students. In the question, pi is given. So you don't have to substitute pi value. You just keep it as it is. Pi, radius is equals to 5. L is equals to square root of 12 square plus 5 square. It's a triplet question. 144 plus 29 square root of 169. 5 into 5 into 5 into 13. 5 into 13 is 65. 65, 5 is the answer. You'll definitely get one basic question from volume. So you should go through all the formulas. Cylinder, curved surface area, total surface area. It's given in your textbook. Just go through that. Sphere. This is the answer. If you just read, you'll get an idea, students. Curved surface area, I've told you all. Straight line is h. Then this will be the radius. Entire thing is diameter. We don't need diameter. A right angle is formed here. This value is L. or just ignore that. If you have known this formula, what is h square plus r square, just substitute. 65, 5 is the answer. Pi value don't have to convert. It depends on the question and depends on the options. Here they've just left pi value as it is. Next, a slope of the line, the word perpendicular is given. Perpendicular to the line, if it is perpendicular, m1 into m2 should be equal to -1. Perpendicular to the line, passing through, now 2 points are given. So use these 2 points, first find the slope of these 2 points. 2, 5 minus 3, 6. If you want to find m2, we need m1. So let us use m1. Okay, if points are given, use points, students. If equations are given, example, instead of points, if they are given two separate equations, then use elimination method and find the value of x and y. Look at x1, y1, x2, y2. To find the slope, the formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Six minus 5 divided by minus 3 minus 2. 1 by minus 5. So m1, take this formula. m1 we got it as 1 by minus 5 into m2 is equals to minus 1. m2 is equals to minus 1 into minus 5. Minus into minus plus 1 into 5. m2 is equals to 5. Did you all get it right? Respond, all of you all got it right? You will get one question. 1 by minus 5. How come 1 by minus 5? Which one are there? See, MCQ, I told you all students, there is no point in writing all the formula steps. If your answer is wrong, they'll give you 0. They won't even get half mark. Which calculation part are there? Which part? No, that you have to calculate. That is just M1, right? We don't need to find the slope. What they've asked is the slope of a line perpendicular to the line. Have they asked us to find the slope of these 2 points or the slope of a line which is perpendicular to this? Line which is perpendicular. If they ask slope, this is correct, students. But they won't ask direct questions like that for 1 mark. Remember, if they ask only to find the slope of these 2 points, this is the answer. But once after finding, we need to find the slope of the line. So for line, m1 and m2 is equals to minus 1. So the answer is minus 5, positive 5. Next. Anshika possesses 600. Okay, the meaning of 600 here. What is 600? Is any rupees value given? Number of share is equals to 600. See, possesses, all these are certain words to confuse your students. Remember, for number of share, rupees will not be given. Rupees. Of rupees 25 of a company, this is nominal value. 25. If the company announces a dividend of 8%, rate of dividend is equal. It was a direct question. Only thing the words here. Okay. And remember, whenever percentage, students, see, when rupees is given, it is either nominal value or market value. When rupees symbol is given. When rupees symbol is not given, it is definitely number of shares. Whenever percentage symbol is given, percentage, it is definitely rate of dividend. Either rate of dividend or percentage return. Rate of percentage return. Rate of return. Remember this concept. In entire shares and dividend, only dividend percent and rate of return will have percentage symbol. And how will you identify? They will mention return percent or rate percent. Here they mentioned dividend of 8%. So that is ROD. Dividend is ROD. So dividend is ROD. Define annual income. Annual income is also known as dividend. Whether you call annual income dividend, it's the same. Annual income is equals to number of shares into nominal value into 8 divided by 100. 2 zeros gets cancelled. 8 into 25. 8 into 25 is 200. 200 into 6. 1200 is the answer. All of you got 1200? And one more thing. Even if you don't understand all this, students, imagine you have never understood what is 625. What have they asked us to find here? Annual income. What is annual income formula? Number of shares into nominal value into respond. ROD, right? ROD percentage. That is annual income formula. Then definitely number of shares will be 600. There's no doubt. Nominal value will be 25. Rate of dividend is 8%. It can't be market value. If 25 was market value, they would have asked your investment. Remember this question. Okay. Only for investment there is M. There is M in it. So it is number of shares into market value. So you could have taken 25 as market value if investment was asked. They asked your nominal value. Yes. How do you solve this question? If 2 is a root of a quadratic equation, just substitute 2, students. 2 is a root. See, x is equals to 2. The answer, x is equals to 2 is what you have to substitute. Simple. Root is nothing but the value of x. Remember this. Answer or value of x. Substitute this x. 2 square minus p into 2 plus 4 is equals to 0. 4 minus 2p plus 4 is equals to 0. 4 plus 4 is 8 is equals to 2p. P goes to the other side. P is equals to, don't write 2 divided by 4. It divides 8 divided by 2. The answer is 4. See, I have given basic questions here. Even MCQ wasn't that tough. So when you're revising, just check one, students. I have given according to previous year question paper and specimen paper. And whatever I have said related to that, you'll revise. Volume, you'll revise the formula. This direct question, you'll have one question from shares and dividend, one question from quadratic equation. Next one. The mean and mode is given. I had given a formula where mean, mode, and median is given. What's the formula? Mode is equals to, yes, 3 into median. Make a note of this. 2 into mean. This is the formula. What are the values? The mean and mode value is given. So mode value is 68. 3 into median as it is. Minus. Mean value is 11. 68. 2 into 11 is 22. Minus 22 goes to the other side. Plus 22 is equals to 3 into median. Therefore, median is equals to 68 plus 2, 70. Yes. 70 plus 2, 90. 90 divided by 3 is 30. This is the formula we use. Don't waste your time calculating mean, sum of observation number. It is not possible. You should know this formula. Then, I have given one question from mean and mode. Just go through the formulas of mean and mode and practice one or two MCQ questions. How to calculate mean, what is mode, what is median. Go through the formulas. They'll give you like this. Okay, this is mode. And go through what is mean, mode, students. What is mean, what is mode, median. Go through in the sense, not just sit and study. This is not a literature or language subject. It is maths. You need to go through the formulas and practice. Practice the word solutions. This one, what practice problems are given. In your textbook, they have worked out examples are given. If you just study that, that is enough, more than enough for revision. Worked out example, previous year questions. The mean proportion. Look here. Whenever it is proportion, it should have three terms. Fine. The third term, the mean meaning is in between you have to write x 4 comma x comma 16. For proportion, you need four terms. This middle term should be split into two. 4 is to x is equals to x is to 16. Sum of mean is equals to sum of extreme. Sorry, product of mean is equals to product of extreme. X square is equals to 4 into 16. X is equals to square root of this 4 you can write 2 into 2, 16 you can write 8 into 8. Okay, or you can directly write 40 plus 64, 24, 64. Square root of 64 is 8. You either do it like this or you do it like this. The answer is 8. This is the formula. So I've given one mean question. Open a textbook, read what is mean median, what is fourth proportion, not mean, sorry, proportion students. Proportion chapter. Go through that. 14th question. In the adjoining figure, Mn is parallel. Pn value is given 3.6. Nr is 2.4. PQ, the total value of PQ is 5 centimeters. Then they have asked to find PM. See, when there are that is parallel line, whenever parallel line is given, I've told you to use even the half line concept. What is half line concept, students? PM divided by MQ should be equal to, on the other side, PN divided by, what's the other one? NR. No, that is full concept. There are two formulas. See, this is one formula, students, where I've taken only half length, PM, MQ. All of you remember this, PM and NQ. Then PN and NR. This is one. The other one is full length concept. PM divided by full length is PQ. And what is the next one? PN divided by the full length is PR. When you take the full length concept, you should even take MN. MN divided by QR, full length. So here they haven't asked us about MN or QR, students. They didn't ask us about this. So basically this is half length formula and full length formula. If they had given QM value, if they had given QM, we could have used half length formula. But instead of QM, what is given? Half length is given or full length? PQ is full length, right? All of you respond. Is PQ full length? So we can use the second formula. Yes, we can use second formula, or you can even take X and solve. You can take it as X and solve. So according to second formula, PM as it is, PQ value is 5, PN value is 3.6. For PR, add both. For PR, add both. 3 plus, yes, 4 divided by 6. Therefore, PM is equals to 3.6 into 5 divided by, I'll write 36, 10 into 6. 6 ones are 6 6 are. 5 ones are 5 twos are, 2 ones are 2 threes are. What's the answer? What is PM, students? Okay, if PM is 3, what do we need to find? MQ? No, we need to find, yeah, PM. PM is the answer. 3 is the answer. What if there's QM, students? What is QM? Total value is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. So ignore the half length formula, better use this full length. PM by PQ is equals to PN by PR. According to similarity concept. We call basic proportionality theorem. See, even day before yesterday, only till 8 o'clock I conducted. Day before yesterday, after 8, I told you all to prepare students. And yesterday, 11 o'clock, we started. So at least 4 5 hours, if you have revised everything, you all would have done it well. Okay, very lazy to read, very practice. Lemula, these students, Joanna, Lemula, Cherisha, Naomi. And Cherisha, did you see your proportion question, the way of solve proportion, ratio and proportion question? Now, I feel you should even skip that proportion, Cherisha. You are the only student who have taken lot of holidays. Last 2 3 months, weekly only once or twice you used to attend. Okay, so these students at least try to pass students. Try to pass. In first main, okay, last question. Last question is left. Which one we need to find? 60 degree is given. What is this 9 centimeter? With respect to 60, what is 9 centimeter? Perpendicular? Perpendicular is 9. Next, what they have asked us to find? Length of pier. Heights and distance constant. Pier is what? With respect to 60. Base or hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is what we need to find. Which formula is perpendicular and hypotenuse? T is equal to 9 divided by PR, hypotenuse. So sine 60 is equals to root 3 by 2. PR would go to the other side. PR is equals to 9. Root 3 by 2 will get divided, root 3. And 2 will get multiplied, students. If you shift it, 2 gets multiplied, root 3 gets divided. Rationalize. Multiply into root 3 and root 3. Is it clear? All of you understood MCQ questions? Did you all correct all the answers, students? Yeah, so just on this you'll practice. Yeah, we'll take break and up to 1:30 I'll conduct. We'll take break, we'll continue at 1 o'clock. Take 5 minutes break, we'll continue at 1. Yes, students, all of you online? Now look here, table, what type of table they gave you all? They've told you to use a table, right? Log table. In log table, did you have like this, square root? Did you all go through that table? For quadratic equation, we use long division method. Remember, sir told you to use table. Even in textbook it was given. When you got your log book, was this the table given like this? Did you check? Was there any root, square root values? Okay, I'll just teach you all from 0 to 10. Look here, you'll have tables like this. Navneet log table. How many pages was it? At least that did you all check? Go. See, I'll tell you how to find square root. Not like this, 27, 30. There are two types. One like this, or was it like this? No idea. You all didn't check for what they had given that book. Optional question. No, no, not optional. Not optional. Adya, even you got that answer wrong. Remember root question, quadratic equation. You don't remember what you attempted. It was not optional. Quadratic question. Ivania got it right, and I told you right. Your answer was wrong. Quadratic students, can you check the quadratic question? Read the question, Mariana. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. 4x square. Hmm. Then read. Solve the quadratic equation. After that, then you should tell you don't have, right? If not, I'll check. Or if you give me partial questions like this. There's one quadratic question, Mariana. I need that question. Tell me the complete question. You're just giving me this equation. Yes, section A. There was only one quadratic question. Okay, got it, got it. Mr. Can you see this question? Not that one. In section 2, what is given here? 2025 paper. Find the following quadratic equation. 2x square minus 4x. From where are you giving this one, Mariana? From where did you get this question? Okay, prelims or this one, 2025. I'll read it from 2025 paper. Look here. Question 2, first one, students. Solve the quadratic equation. 2x square minus 5x minus 4 is equal to 0. And use mathematical table. In the bracket, can you also use mathematical table? Find three significant digits. Using mathematical table, you have to solve this. So how do you solve using mathematical table? First, we can't use factorization here. A is equals to 2. C is equals to minus 4. Use Sri Dhanachara formula. X is equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now if I substitute minus of minus 5 plus minus, what is b square, students? 25 minus 4 into a is 2 into, all of you respond, minus 4 divided by, how much is 2 into a? 4. Yes, I'm talking about this question. Look here. You can do long division, but when they ask you a table, minus into minus is 5 plus minus 25 plus 16 twos are 32 divided by 4. 5 plus minus divided by 4 square root of what is it? 57. This 57 I'll teach you how to use log table and solve. And remember, log table you can use only from 1 to 99 students. Remember this, only 1 to 99. Anything beyond 99, and they'll definitely give you questions like this. 57, sometimes you'll get square root 92. If it is more than that, I'll teach you how to use log table. Now, 57 is given. 5 plus minus square root of 57. What's the square root of 57? 7.549. 7.5498. Okay, now if they give log table, remember this log table. Can you see 0, 10 to 100 is given? 10 to 100 square root. Look at the left hand side part. Look at this. I'm talking about this. Now, I'm not able to download it. Look, students, 54. We have up to 54. After that, 10 to 100. Can you see all the values left hand side? 55, 56, 57. Can respond. Okay, all these values are given. Now I'll take you in a. Let me use this. Only this part. Look here. I'll tell you how to use the table. Now, if any value is given in the square root, 5732, like this, students. The first two values, it's just because it's a square root, the first two values, you need to take from the first column. Remember this first column. The first column always belongs to the first two values. Remember this logic. Next, the third value. Third value you should take from any of these. Third. From fourth, you should take from this, students, from this. Mean difference. So if it is 178924, the first two column from where will you all take? The first two column. The first two numbers you have to take from first column, right? Next, what about the third one? Third number, can you see all the columns top? There are 9 columns given from this. I'll tell you how to take. Second one. Then the third number, the fourth number you have to take from mean difference. Mean difference. But there are remaining 2 and 4 is given. 2 and 4. So you should know long division method as well. If you know long division method, we can do it. In log table, I'll tell you how to use such questions, how to solve such questions. Now first 57. See, square root of 57. Only first two values are given. First two values. So take the left hand side. Look at 57 here. In 57, after 57, there is no value, students. So we will consider as 0, 0.0. So you need to take the first value. What's the answer? 7.550. What's the answer here? 7.550. If you round it up, we're getting 7.550. This is how you have to use the table. Within 10 seconds, if you know this, see how simple it is. 5 plus minus square root of 5 is 7.550. That is what they have told you to round it off to 3 values. using log table. So you all should tell me what type of table you should check. When they have marked it wrong, you should ask your sir. Then you should have told tables. I'd have taught you long back. See this 7.550 divided by 4. Then you can separate it. 7 by 4 plus 7.550. Next, 7 minus 7.550 divided by 4. Is this clear? All of you understood? To solve. Now one more question. What if it is 7.57? What is if it is 57.13? Take the first two digits, 57.13. Concentrate here. In square root, students, mostly you won't get. If at all you get 57.13, imagine. Take 57. 57 value 7.550. Not 7.550. 57. So 57 is in the first group. Next, take the third term. Third term, where is this, student? Look at the value from top. Which one should I take? 0 or 1? 1. What is the value given below 1? 7.556. Along with that, 3 is given. What is mean difference 3 value? Same column. What is 3? Add this 2. 6 plus 2, 8. 5. The answer is 7.558. Okay, the answer is 7.558. 57.13 square root is 7.558. Are we getting the answer? If you all don't know this, you should use long division. That would take a lot of time. So mostly in square root. Now tell me the other question. Tanishka and Mariana, what was the other question in your model paper? Be quick, students. What was the other question? Plus 2 is equal to 0. Now, same. A is equals to 4, B is equals to minus 7, C is equals to 2. X is equals to minus of minus 7. B square. B square is 7 square. I write it as 49 minus. B square minus 4AC. 4 into 2 into 4 divided by 2 into 4. 2 into A. 7 plus minus. What's the answer, students? 49 minus. All of you will respond. 16 into 2 is 32. What do we get? Root 17. Check the log table. Where is root 17? Can you see root 17? After root 17, do we have any value? After 17, students, if there is no value, you have to consider it as 0. Understood? Simple concept. So 17, look at 17 and 0. What's the answer given? 4.123. You don't have to waste your time for long division. Until and unless more than 100 is given. 4.123. 7 plus minus 4.123 divided by 8. Simple concept. Square root of 17. 4.123. They'll definitely get rounded off values. 4.123. Square root of 17. Fine. If it is up to 100, you can use it. For example, if it is 100 students, or yes, we know what is the square root of 100. What's the square root of 100? All of it is for 10. For the table is not required. Table is not required. So 99. Can you see the table is only till 99? Use all the first values today. All these first values. Remember this square root from 10 to 100. Open the table, logbook table. You'll find this. See square root from 1 to 10. And make sure decimal, you will never get it in decimal. Remember that. You'll get a rounded off value. So always start from this square root of 10. Okay, square root of 10 to 100. You take any value, you take any question, you'll be able to get the answer. Next, after solving, What if you get 500 and square root of, what is the square root of 625 students? 25. But what if they give square root of 624? Is it possible to solve? No, right? Then how will you all solve this using log table? You can either do long division method. If not, I'll teach you all one more method. This 625, you have to convert into decimal students, decimal. The decimal should be in the power of 10 or 100. It should be in the power of 10. So this 625, can I write it as 6.25 divided by, multiplied by 100. See, if you multiply, are we getting 625? If you multiply, so let me keep 6.25 students. Look here, 6.25 square root. You all practice this. I'll send you all this from Google. See, there's a website called Scribd, SCRIBD. I want you all to just type this. Make a note. What did I type here? Square root tables from 1 to 100. Just put square root, or else I'll send this link. If you have any doubts, one more class at 5, you can get it clarified. I'll share this link. You can just open this link and try. Is Joshita online? In your class, did you all teach this, Joshita? Okay, fine. What about this one? Did your certain teach SFX students? Now it has become difficult. Anyways, another 10 minutes, I'll complete. If any doubts, I'll teach you all students. There's 1 to 100. I've taken screenshot only from 10. And yeah, only few numbers I've taken. 62 is also there. Fine. Now look here, 625. Let us find the square root of 625 first. 624. 24.97. 24.979. 24.979. Don't spend more than half an hour or 10-15 minutes. You're not going to get extra marks. This is just to save your time. You use logbook just to save time, students. Okay, you're not going to get any extra question from logbook. Now look here. 624 is not given in the table. We have only 1 to 100. 1 to 99. Just 99 values are there. So whenever 625 is given, convert it like this. This 6.25, keep it as it is. How can I write 10 students? You can multiply root. You can write 10 separately. So it becomes 6.25 into 10 square. How much is square root of 100? 10. Keep this 10 as it is. Look, keep this 10 as it is. Find the answer for 6.25. For 6.25, first two digits. I told you all first two. Ignore the point, students. Ignore the point. Take first 2 points. What you have to take? 62. Look at 62. In 62, after that, yes. Look here. Root 6.25 is what we have. Take 62. In the first column, 62 is given. In 62, what is the third one given? 5. Look at 5. I have circled 5 and 62. What is the number I am supposed to take? All of you respond. 7 point. What is given? Not able to see. 7.906. Let me write 7.906. 7.906 into 10. Use shifting method. What do you get? 79.06. Oh no, just a minute. 79 for 62. 79.06. 62, 60. Oh, 6.2. Sorry, 6.2 and 5 students. Can you all see 6.2 here? In the table, it would be 6.2 and 5. What is the value for 6.2 and 5? All of you respond. Is it 2.500? Look here, I'll show you. 5 is given, 6.2 students. Wherever 6.2 is given and 5, 2.500. 2.500. The actual value in calculator is this. If you round it off, what are we getting? All of you respond. If you round this value, are we getting 25? Almost, yeah. It's not 25, 24 point something. But here it is given rounded off. Anyway, just take this value, student. 6.2 in that fifth column. 6.2 fifth column, we have 2.5. Okay, 2.5. I took 62. It's not 62, 6.2. 2.5. 2.5 and there's 10. 2.5 into 10, almost 25. For 625, if you round it off, you'll get almost 25. Okay, we'll try one more question. I'll give you all one more. Okay, root. Let us take 5 values this time. Root 6235, 4 values. 6235. Now, how will you all split this into decimal, students? Tell me, how will you split into decimal? Where should I keep a point? Can you all respond? Where should I keep a point? So that I need 100. Can I write it like this? 62.35 multiplied by 100. If I multiply, are we getting 6235? Right? The reason I split this is we have only till 99 students. So that's the reason I split. We have only till 99, 62. See, don't worry, for your exam, you won't get such questions, 6235. But still, if you get, I'm just telling you how to solve. If you get more than 100, the table is only till 99, like this. First, we'll do a few questions on 1728. How will you 17285? How do you split into 100 students? See, simple. After 2 zeros, you keep a point. What do you get? 172.85 into how much? 100. Just because we kept 2 points. If I split this separately, what are we getting? 172.85 into square root of 100. So 172.85 into 10. Is this clear? And we have to use 175 from the logbook. Is 172 there in the logbook or only till 99? How many values do we have? All of you respond. How many values? Only 99 values. This is not possible. How will you split? So I can do it like this. Look here. I can take, instead of 172.85, I can take 4 values. You should group it perfect square, students. Perfect. Look here. This is 1 and this is 1. I'll keep a dot here. 1.7285 multiplied by. After point, how many numbers are there? How many numbers? 4 numbers. So how many zeros I have to add? 4 zeros. If I multiply, are we getting the question back? Are we getting back the question? See, this is how you solve. So keep this aside, students. Look here, keep this. Next, square root of, take it separately, 1.7285 multiplied by this separately. 10,000 you can group it as 10 into 10, 100 into 100. The reason we are grouping into 100 is we can remove the square root. We can do it separately. 100 into 100, 100 you can take out. Keep this. 1.7285. Look, we need to find the square root of 1.7285. Take the first 2 values. What is the first 2 value? Is it 17 or 1.7? All of you respond. 1.7. I'll take 1.7. So let us check for 1.7, students. 1.7 and we have 2 and 8. See, these two you have to search in the first column. This in the second column and this in the mean difference. So 1.728. Remember this value 1.728. Now look here 1.7. Go to 1.7 and you need 2. What is the value, students? All of you will make a note. 1.7 and 2. What is written? Tell me the value. Okay, write it. Somebody just write it 1.312 and we have 1.728, right? 8 is the mean difference. Uh, Right, 1.312 plus what is the eighth value given? What's the eighth? 3. Add plus 3. So 1.312 plus 8. 1.312 plus 8. What's the value? 1.32. Are we getting 1.32? Respond. Is this clear? Ignore this 5, students. Ignore 5. 1.32. 1.32 0. We got 1.32. If you multiply now, use shifting method. What are we getting? 1. Can you respond close to 132, right? When you round it off? Let us find the square root. 17285. Are we getting close to 132? 131. Yeah, 131.5. You can write 131.5. If you use the table, rounded off value, you'll get rounded off value 132. This is how you use the table. Okay. If you want close value, rounded off value, they'll definitely ask for rounded off value. 1.32. This is how you use the table. If not, the other option is long division. I've taught you long division. Like this. Use long division. Okay, last question. This one. 62.35. So 6235 maximum like this. If they give it, if you get question like this, 6235, take 62.35, square root of 62. This square root of 100, you can write it as 10 square separately. So it becomes into 10. Let us find the square root of 62.35. Take the first two numbers. It is not 6.25, it is 62. Go to 62, column 62. Yes, all of you tell me the value, students. How will you check this? In 62, 3. Check this in the top column and this in the mean column. For 62, what is the value? For 62, 5 is given. What is 62 and 5 combination you get? 7.906. 5 is given. Check in the mean difference. 5. 62 and 5. What is given? 3 is given. Add plus 3. 6 plus 3, 9, 0, 9, 7.909. And there was one 10 year, which you have to multiply. 7.909. If you multiply by 10, you'll get 79.09. What's the question? 6235. 6235. Okay, 6235, 79.09, 78.96. Somewhere I've done a mistake. 62. For 62, you need to take 3 and 5. 62, 3 and 5. For 62, 3 and 5. 62, 3. Okay, I had taken 5 students. I had taken 5. What is 62, 3 given here? See, 62 is given and 3, and you need to take 5. Now tell me the values. 63. We'll do it again. This time we have to get it right. 62.35. Into 10 is given. Square root of 62.35. How will you find? See, for 62, use the first column. 3 is given. Use the top column. What's the value for 62 and 3? 7.893. And for 5, what's the mean? 3. Add plus 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 9, 8 into 10. When you when you use shifting method, 78.96. Is the answer correct? 78.96. Any doubts? All of you understood? Tanishka, Joshita, Naomi, Ivania, Diyashri, Mariana. See, maximum you won't get above 100 students. If you get 100, this is the concept. This is how you do it. Lemula or Joshita, mute the call. Mm. Okay, last one question. We'll try one question. Tell me any number, students. Be quick. Any 4, 5 digit number. Which one shall I write? Wait, we'll see what table I have taken screenshot. I have taken screenshot of. Yes, Naomi, can you tell me a number? 5 digit number. Start from 5 because we have 5 table. I've taken screenshot. Any? Be quick. You should explain it to others. 5,590. How do you convert this in terms of hundreds? Hundreds. How do you convert? See, start from the left hand side. Pair two value, students. These two shall I pair it, Naomi? What do you get? 55.90 into what should I multiply? Into 100. How do I separate it? Okay, instead of 55.90, let me take another value, 55.92. Okay. How do I split this, Naomi? 55.92. Just split and write into 100, square root of 100. Square root of 100 is kept 10. Keep 10 as it is. 55.92. How do you solve 55.92? What's the logic I told you? The first two numbers from where do you take? The first two. The first column. So group the first two. 55. And from top, look at 9. Where is 9? I mean, what is the value given for 55 and 9? Yes. 7 point. Here, I'll mark it. 55, 9. And what is the mean difference? 2. So for 55 and 9, 7.477 you will take. And for this 2, you have to check mean difference. 1. Add. You have to add it, students. What do you get? 7.478. So instead of square root of 55.92, I have to write 7. 7.478. And there is into 10, right? What's the final answer? 70.7. Let's check, students. So Naomi gave a number 5592, square root of 5592. Okay, just a minute. Yes. So what's the question, Naomi? What did you give? Will the answer be correct? If it is correct or almost right, you'll score good marks in tomorrow's exam. Shall we check? You were the one who explained, right? So it's 5592. If it is not close enough, I think what's the answer? 74 point 74 point 779. If you round it off, what are you getting? Are you getting this answer? Hmm? All of you understood? Is it clear, students? 74.78. So don't worry, Naomi. Practice. You have time. Practice for another 3 4 hours. You'll score well. Okay. Not only Naomi, all those who have scored less than the 20 marks, you'll have time, students. Okay, that's it. This is the only concept which was left. Root value. Make use of this root table. And one more thing, you won't get more than 1000, I think, students, because when you use b square minus 4ac, you'll get anything less than 100, 200, 300. Even if you get 350, try like this. Take 355. Imagine you get 355. Write 3.55 into 100. So square root of 3.55, square root of 100 is 10. Keep 100 as it is. Check this in logbook. Take the first two values. The first two values 3.5. Download the log. You can't download from online. You just see the first table 3.5 and the second 5. Add and multiply this. Okay, multiply and complete it. Okay, I'll end the recording. Next class.